Hey, good afternoon from Carson Park in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents American Legion Baseball. It is the 27th annual River City Classic, hosted by Eau Claire Pizza Hut, Post 53. It's a five-team round-robin tournament. It gets underway with our first game between Marshfield, Post 54 Blue Devils, and Green Bay Southwest. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich. So glad you could join us today on Zaleski Sports. It figures to be a really interesting weekend of American Legion baseball. Some really solid teams and some high-end players getting set to take part in this tournament. We're glad to be able to bring these games to you on Zaleski Sports. Coming up a little later on, it's a scheduled 7:30 p.m. start. It'll be the host team, Eau Claire, taking on De Pere. De Pere, one of the top teams in Wisconsin American Legion baseball. As we said, this is the 27th annual River City Classic. It's been entertaining over the years. We expect more of the same this weekend. Marshfield comes in with a record of 3-11. Manager is Josh Metz. Talked to Josh beforehand, and he said, one of the challenges is just making sure the entire team is there all the time. They've had some numbers issues, and pitching has been a question mark. So he expects a number of guys over the course of this tournament. And every one of these teams will play 4 games in 3 days. So pitching will be key for the team that looks to win this thing. So for Marshfield, it's kind of a whole roster mentality. It's a similar situation over in the Green Bay Southwest dugout. Southwest comes in with a record of 8-4, and talking to team manager Eric Hunter, he said some of the same things. It's just had some guys who weren't able to make the trip to Eau Claire from Green Bay, so they pulled up a couple of guys from the 17 and under team to fill out the roster. And same thing, he's told everybody in the dugout, hey, be ready because your number might get called to get on the mound and toe the rubber and pitch. So looking forward to what should be an interesting couple days of baseball. We'll give you that Marshfield starting lineup. Here's the batting order for the Blue Devils. Third baseman Chase Robinson will lead off. Batting second is the center fielder Ben Deach. Batting third is Brock Bennington, the designated hitter. Brad Nev, the first baseman, will bat fourth. Sloan Welch behind the plate will bat fifth. Shortstop Aiden Cheney will bat sixth. Trevor Femmel plays right field and bats seventh. Batting eighth is the second baseman Isaac Zepps. And Andrew Soraki will play left field and bat ninth for Marshfield. Here's the Green Bay Southwest batting order. Leading off and playing second base, Carson Blum. Alex Petasic will pitch and bat second. Batting third is the left fielder Emmett Hunter. Louis Kipley will catch and bat fourth. Batting fifth is the first baseman Zach Lemieux. Ben Hess will bat sixth and play third base. Batting seventh and playing shortstop is Eric Demler. Batting eighth is the right fielder Charlie Ruby. And playing center field and batting ninth is Jeremy Yonke. Green Bay Southwest wearing the red jerseys, the blue and white trim, the blue caps with the red bill and the white pants. Marshfield in the Columbia blue jerseys with navy blue trim, white pants, the navy blue caps with the Columbia blue bills. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get you started. A couple of veteran umpires work in this first game. Paul Osman behind the plate. Denny Whiteside working the bases. Right now, our national anthem. Marshfield versus Green Bay Southwest is coming up. Alex Potasic getting ready to make his warm-up tosses. The lefty will get the start for Green Bay Southwest. Louis Kipley is behind the plate. Zach Lemieux over at first base. Carson Blum plays second. Ben Hess is over at third. Eric Demler plays shortstop. Outfield, left to right. Emmett Hunter, Jeremy Yonke, and Charlie Ruby. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have got you covered. Contract Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. You see some of the Eau Claire players getting to Carson Park. They've got the next game. It'll be Eau Claire versus De Pere. Scheduled start time of that one, 7:30 p.m. Of course, we'll have that one for you right here on Zaleski Sports. There is an 8-run rule in effect in this tournament. That'll begin in the 5th inning, so a change from the typical rules, being that this is a round-robin tournament and playing a lot of games in a short amount of time. Final warm-up tosses are complete. I'll tell you about Carson Park. It's 319 down the left field line. 405 to straightaway center. 302 down the line in right. Of course, the short porch is there with the fan deck. Here's the first pitch from Potasic. We are underway. He catches the outside corner to Carson Blum. Breaking ball misses upstairs, 1-1 to Blum. You know, like any tournament, you would like to get off to a good start. I think it's especially true for Marshfield as Blum takes one outside. Marshfield coming in with a record of 3-11 and looking for some momentum as you head into this stretch run of the American Legion season. That one catches the outside corner. It's 2-2. Pitch from Potasic is lined but foul. And it's a strikeout for Potasic. Blum down on strikes. Check that. That was Chase Robinson. Striking out for out number 1. This is Ben Deach. Yeah, one misses upstairs. 1-1 to Deach. Here's a line drive to left. A 1-out base hit for Ben Deach. Nice approach for him. He didn't try to do too much. Just sent that one into shallow left field, and the Marshfield post 54 Blue Devils have their first hit of this tournament. That one misses to Brock Beddington as the DH for this Marshfield team. Nice day here in Eau Claire. Game time temperature of 72 degrees. Driven deep to left and way back, and gone! Brock Bennington goes deep and sends one out in the football field, and just like that, Marshfield grabs a 2-0 lead. Well, Bennington got all of that one. A no-doubter to left field. That's got the Blue Devils pretty excited. And they are off and running here in this first game of the River City Classic. Brad Neve will now bat for post 54. See how that affects Potasic, who looked pretty good. Gave up a kind of a soft line drive single to Deach. And then on a 1-0 pitch, Bennington just unloaded. High fly ball to left field. It cleared the fence with a lot to spare. 2-0 Marshfield. Just underway here. Carson Park. That breaking ball catches the outside corner. Count is 2-2 to Brad Nave. Neve has worked the count full. Well, for a team like Marshfield that comes in with a sub-500 record, 3-11. Boy, something like that can really jumpstart a team. There's a check swing foul that's going to clear the bleachers on the first base side. That one misses upstairs. Neve avoid via the walk, and after retiring the first hitter on strikes, now Alex Potasic has given up a single, a home run, and now a walk. Sloan Welch will bat. Welch, the catcher for this Marshfield team. Outfield playing medium deep all around, pretty much straight away. Infield at double play depth. Zach Lemieux, the first baseman, holding on the runner. Another swing and a miss. Potasic keeping those pitches on the outside corner. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning for pitcher Alex Potasic, and that'll bring up the shortstop Aiden Cherney. One strike to count to Cherney. Top of the first inning from Carson Park, 27th Annual River City Classic. Ground ball left side, and that's through. Good start so far for Marshfield. Third hit of the inning. 4 of the last 5 hitters have reached. So here's Trevor Femmel, the right fielder. That's lifted to center, and that's going to drop. Nave getting the green light at third. Here's the throw, not in time. And Marshfield stretches its lead. It's 3-0. Trevor Femmel RBI base hit. With Isaac Zepps coming to the plate. Manager Eric Hunter is going to take a walk to the mound and talk to his left-handed pitcher, Potasic, who looks pretty good out there. He looks like he's got decent command of his pitches. He has walked one hitter. But the balls he's put over the plate, these Marshfield hitters have made some pretty solid contact. The big blow, that, of course, that two-run home run by Brock Bennington. So Isaac Zepps, the second baseman, 8th hitter to come to the plate this inning. No wind to speak of today. Maybe just a little bit of a breeze blowing out. Ball on a strike now to Zepps. Field in fine shape here at Carson Park. We did have some rain Monday, Tuesday, and that's helped keep everything nice and green. It had a long stretch before that of very dry weather and some hot weather, but showers came at a good time, even though they did interfere a bit with the 4th of July fireworks here in Eau Claire. Zepps hanging in there. It's 1-2 to him. Takes that one outside. It's 2-2. Fouled right back towards us here in the press box at Carson Park. This facility sees a ton of baseball games over the spring and summer. Eau Claire High Schools play here. North Memorial, Emmanuel Lutheran. UW Eau Claire's team plays here. Amateur team, Eau Claire Cavaliers plays here. Of course, Carson Park, also the home of the Eau Claire Express of the Northwoods League. 3-2 pitch. Sent high to right field, and going over and making a running catch is Charlie Ruby for out number 3. But Marshfield scores 3 times on 4 hits. They lead Green Bay Southwest 3-0 after half an inning on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you will earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. The Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and Fish Fry Friday. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. It's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. Green Bay Southwest down 3-0 after half an inning. Here in the bottom of the first, Southwest will send up Carson Blum, Alex Potasic, and Emmett Hunter against the right-hander, Xander Edmondson. Sloan Welch is his catcher. Brad Nave over at first base. Isaac Zepps at second. Chase Robinson at third. Aiden Cherney will play shortstop. Outfield left to right. Andrew Siraki, Ben Deach, Trevor Femmel. So let's see what Southwest can do in its half of inning number one. Trailing 3-0. Lifted in the air left side, and that one is going to go out of play as Chase Robinson, the third baseman, gave it a look. Edmondson, a right-hander who works out of the stretch. A roller left side, that's a foul ball. It's 0-2 to Carson Blum. There's a hard hit ball down the line and fair. Rounding first is Blum. And he is in with a stand-up double. So a hard hit ball by Blum, and that's how Southwest starts the bottom half of the first inning with that. Sloan Welch, the catcher, will go out and chat with his pitcher, Edmondson. Likely talking about signs for starters and maybe also bunt coverage. First baseman Brad Nave is moved up, and he is just inside the baseline. Third baseman Chase Robinson also even with the bag. Alex Potasic, the pitcher, a chance to help his own cause. Of course, he gave up the 3 runs on 4 hits top half of the inning. He's got a chance to pull his team, or at least help the cause and keep the line moving here, bottom one. But Tosick takes a strike, 1-1. Bouncing ball to first. Nave has it, knocks it down, wins the race to the bag. Carson Blum moves over to third. Here's Emmett Hunter, a right-handed batter. That one just a bit high to Emmett Hunter. Count is 1-1. Lifted in the air. And that one's going to get onto the fan deck. The Eau Claire team is arrived en masse. They're heading down to the batting cages down that left field line. We'll start hearing the ping of the bats here very soon. Getting ready for their game with De Pere. We'll have that one for you right here on Zaleski Sports. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at third, Emmett Hunter at the plate. Hunter, ground ball, and that gets through left side. Carson Blum scores. And Green Bay Southwest gets one of those runs back. RBI single for Emmett Hunter. Took that pitch from Xander Edmondson and put it between third baseman Chase Robinson and shortstop Aiden Cherney. Louis Kipley is the batter, catcher for this Green Bay Southwest team. Pitch from Edmondson is low and away. The 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball, knocked down by Cherney. They go to second for one. Relay in time. Beautiful double play turned by the Blue Devils. Aiden Cherney to Isaac Zepps over to Brad Nave for the 6-4-3 double play. Green Bay does pick up a run on 2 hits. After 1 complete, your score, Marshfield 3, Green Bay Southwest 1 on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen, Stone Innovations takes care of it for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We're looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. Apply online, hsmgco.com. Andrew Soraki to lead things off for Marshfield here in the second inning. He takes a strike from Alex Potasic, the pitcher. Check swing, a appeal to the base ump. He did not go. It's 1-1 to Soraki. He's the left fielder. Very high in the air and hooking foul. Sounds like it hit the top of the bleachers down the third baseline. Another one fouled off, this time to the right side. Yeah, it's a 5-team round-robin tournament. Eau Claire, Marshfield, Winona, Minnesota, De Pere, and Green Bay Southwest. Central Wisconsin, Eastern Wisconsin, and Southeast Minnesota, along with Western Wisconsin, all represented here at Carson Park this weekend. One hopper down to Carson Blum. The throw is in time. Soraki is retired, 4-3 on the putout. One down here in the top of the second. Back to the top of the order, and Chase Robinson, who struck out to lead off the game. Marshfield batting, top of one and leading 3-1. There's another one hopper down to Blum. Throw in time. Quickly, there are 2 outs here in the top of the second. That'll bring up Ben Deach. He got things started for Marshfield in the first inning when he singled. He then scored on the Brock Bennington 2-run homer. Deach takes a ball from Alex Potasic, who would sure like to have a quick inning after he faced 8 hitters in the first inning. There's a bouncing ball. It's off the glove of Potasic, fielded by Demler. The throw across in time. 1-6-3 put out. Marshfield goes down 1-2-3 in the second inning. Green Bay Southwest coming to bat, bottom 2 when we return on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Bottom of the second inning here at Eau Claire's Carson Park. Game 1 of the 27th annual River City Classic. Green Bay Southwest coming to bat, trailing Marshfield by a score of 3-1. Southwest will send up Zach Lemieux, Ben Hess, and Eric Demler against the right-hander Xander Edmondson. Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the summer's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your summer best. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more, join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. First baseman Zach Lemieux to lead things off for Green Bay Southwest here. Bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball thrown by Edmondson. Lifted in the air, and a play for the catcher, Sloan Welch. Nicely done. Had a lot of ground to cover, but he was able to locate the ball against this gray sky, and right over by the edge of the grandstand, he was able to make that catch. So one down here. Bottom half of the second, Ben Hess, third baseman, now stepping up to bat for Green Bay Southwest. That one's inside from Edmondson. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike to Ben Hess. One down, bottom of the second. Hess getting a piece of that one. It's 1-2. Edmondson, early in this game, is throwing a lot of off-speed pitches. He's trying to catch the corners, and every once in a while he'll come with the fastball. Trying to have that good mix early on. That one ripped but foul. One ball, two strikes. The second baseman, Isaac Zepps, pulled way over. So there's a big hole up the middle. Shortstop Cherney playing in a normal positioning with the right-handed hitter at the plate. Count remains 1-2 to Hess. Edmondson trying to catch that outside corner, but that one is wide. It's 2-2. Ground ball left side, and that's through. Base hit for Ben Hess. Third hit of the game for Green Bay Southwest. Here's shortstop Eric Demler. Demler batting from the right side. He'll take low from Edmondson. Now the second baseman, Isaac Zepps, is playing at double play depth and position to take that, to go cover the bag in the event of either a steal or a ground ball on the infield. That one's going to get into the bleachers. The count is 1-1. First baseman Nave is holding the runner Hess at first base. So there's some room on the right side of the infield. Outfield shading a bit towards the left. There's a sizable gap in right center field. That one right at the shortstop Cherney. The throw back gets away. And now Hess is heading down to second. The throw there, not in time. So Demler lines out to his fellow shortstop for the second out. But then the throw sailed on Cherney. It allows Hess to move to second on the error. First error of the game, and now Charlie Ruby, the right fielder, with a chance to drive in a run. Little cat and mouse game going on there down at second between Hess, the base runner, second baseman Zepps trying to keep him close, and then Cherney making a couple fakes toward the bag as well. And then Edmondson, the pitcher, with the long look. Finally, Ruby said enough of that. Ruby sends one to left, and it's a fair ball down the line. Hess will score. Ruby on his way to second. He takes the turn. He'll hold up there, an RBI double for Charlie Ruby. Southwest picks up its second run of the game. Now it's a 3-2 game. Now we've got a discussion here. Not sure what Marshfield manager Josh Metz was talking to home plate umpire Paul Osmond about. In any event, RBI double, Charlie Ruby. Now Jeremy Yonke will look to drive home another run. Green Bay has battled back, fell behind 3-0 after half an inning. A run in the first, one here in the second to make it a 3-2 game. One strike pitch is low. It's in the dirt. Runner looking to advance. The throw there. He's safe. Charlie Ruby moving down to third. It's a good throw from the catcher, Sloan Welch. It took Chase Robinson over the bag, and then he reached back and put the tag on. A really close play, but it was ruled safe. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Yonke. Yonke takes that one a little high. It's 2-1. Two games today here at the River City Classic. 5 games tomorrow, starting at 8 and wrapping up at, starting at 10 a.m. and then wrapping up at 8 p.m. And then 3 games to wrap things up on Sunday. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Sent out to right. Trevor Femmel makes the catch for out number 3. But Green Bay Southwest picks up another run after 2 complete. Marshfield leads Green Bay Southwest 3-2 on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Back at Carson Park, top of the third inning. 3-4-5 in the Marshfield lineup coming up to bat. Brock Bennington, Brad Nave, and Sloan Welch against the lefty Alex Potasic. Sent deep out to right field. Charlie Ruby going back. Makes the catch right in front of the warning track. Loud out there. But Bennington retired. Bennington had the 2-run homer for Marshfield in the first inning. Here's Brad Nave, who walked and scored in that first inning. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 0-1 to Brad Nave. Oh, 1 pitch, swing and a miss. Potasic, much like Marshfield pitcher Xander Edmondson, showing all his pitches early. They're going to get the out at first base. It's a strikeout. Third strikeout of the game for Alex Potasic. But he's showing all his pitches early and letting the Marshfield hitters know that he's got the full arsenal of pitches and he's capable of throwing any one at any time. Curveball there, misses upstairs, 1-0. He's settled into a pretty nice groove after giving up that 3 spot. Top of 1. Another fastball, and it's 1-2. Sloan Welch in the batter's box for Marshfield, struck out swinging in the first inning. Takes one low, it's 2-2. Trying to get a 2-out rally started. 2-2 pitch here in the top of the third with nobody on. Out to right field, and Charlie Ruby is under it. He makes the catch. Marshfield goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the third. Green Bay Southwest coming to bat when we return on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert, State Farm, on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents, find Carrie Van Ert, State Farm, on Facebook to get started. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes, currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That is heartland.farm. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Resch with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call 715-213-4468. That is 715-213-4468. Top of the order coming up for Green Bay Southwest in the home half of the third inning. That'll be Carson Blum, Alex Potasic, Emmett Hunter, the scheduled hitters, against the right-hander Xander Edmondson. Each team with 4 hits. Marshfield has committed 1 error. It's a 3-2 game. Blom led off the bottom of the first with the double, and he came around to score on the Emmett Hunter RBI base hit. Outfield shading toward the left. Big gap over in right center, and that one's not going to get there. It's a pop-up, and Isaac Zepps gathers it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Alex Potasic. Grounded out to first baseman Brad Nave. Potasic takes that one outside. It's 1-0. Strike makes it 1-1. That one misses low, and the count is 2-1. Lined but foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Potasic pokes one left side, and that sneaks through. Good piece of hitting that time by Alex Potasic. Can't fault the pitcher, Edmondson. He just put that one off the outside corner, but Potasic just reached out, got enough of it, sent it left side between the third baseman Robinson and the shortstop Cherney. So it's a one-out base hit for Potasic to bring up Emmett Hunter. He had the RBI single that scored Potasic in the first inning. It got Southwest on the board. Takes a curveball strike from Edmondson. Again, absolutely no wind here at the ballpark, so you've got close to ideal playing conditions. Overcast skies, 71 degrees. Runner goes. Throw down, it's a good one. But Potasic under the tag. Really good throw by the catcher, Sloan Welch. Denny Whiteside, the base umpire, explaining to Marshfield manager Josh Metz, who had come out and wondered why that wasn't ruled out. Umpire explaining that the left foot of Potasic got to the bag before the tag was applied. 1-1 pitch. Inside and fouled straight back by Hunter. It's 1-2. You notice that the De Pere team has arrived. They'll take over the batting cages once Eau Claire is done. Down the left field line. That's the next game coming up, and we'll have that one for you right here on Zaleski Sports. Ball and 2 strikes now to Emmett Hunter. Potasic is the runner down at second. Swing and a miss. They'll have to complete the throw, and they throw it away. Rounding third is Potasic. He will score the tying run. So the dreaded KE2 in the scorebook. And this game is tied, and now Louis Kipley, the catcher, will come to bat with another runner in scoring position. Green Bay Southwest has battled all the way back, fell behind 3-0 after half an inning, picked up a run in the bottom of the first, another one in the bottom of the second, and one here in the bottom of the third. It's a 3-3 game. Marshfield manager Josh Metz going out to chat with his infielders as well as his pitcher and catcher. And my guess is this is not so much a strategy meeting, but let's play the way we're capable of. They got the great start. They got that 3-run first inning. But 2 errors now in the game, and they've They've been a factor. And we'll see what Marshfield can do here, and puts more pressure on the pitcher, Xander Edmondson, to try to pitch himself out of this. He's got some good fielders behind it. Cherney at shortstop looks like a really good ball player. Same goes for Zeps at second. Kipley now the batter. He grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. Good block by the catcher, Sloan Welch. Good pitch from Edmondson, swing and a miss. There's the throw down to third, and Emmett Hunter is safe. Count is 1-1 now to Louis Kipley. That pitch was in the dirt. Welch knocked it down. Didn't roll away very far, but Hunter, the base runner, read it well. Took off and just beat the throw. Another one in the dirt. This time, Hunter will stay put. It's been an eventful inning for the catcher, Sloan Welch. 2 balls and a strike now, the count on Louis Kipley. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Edmondson took something off that one, and Kipley was over the top of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Corner infielders are in for Marshfield. Middle infielders at standard depth. They will concede the run. Count remains 2-2 to Louis Kipley. And strike 3 called. Good pitch by Xander Edmondson. It's his second strikeout of the inning. But of course, that KE2 is the reason that Emmett Hunter got on base, and Hunter now over at third, and it's up to Zach Lemieux. He fouled out to the catcher, Welch, back in the second inning. RBI opportunity here for Southwest. Another block of a pitch in the dirt by the catcher, Sloan Welch. That one misses outside. Edmondson was trying to get Lemieux to go chasing that one. Lemieux holding up. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. 1 run already in for Green Bay Southwest. Now looking for the go-ahead run. Got Hunter still over at third base. Lemieux trying to go opposite field. Swing and a miss. Pitch gets away, and Hunter will score. Again, we said it's an eventful inning for the catcher, Sloan Welch. And that one, I don't know if the Pitcher and catcher were crossed up on sides. It seemed like that pitch just hit Welch in the shin guards. Carried over by the Green Bay Southwest dugout, and Emmett Hunter was able to trot home from third. The go-ahead run. It's now 4-3 Green Bay Southwest. Marshfield led 3-0 after half an inning. There's a line drive to left center. Lemieux rounding first, on his way to second as that ball got all the way out to the fence. 2-out double for Zach Lemieux. And now Ben Hess will step up to bat. Hess singled and scored in the second. Southwest, a run in the first, a run in the second, 2 here in the third, and they're still batting. Hess takes that one right on the outside corner. Good pitch by Edmondson. 0-1. Not sure who that is in the Green Bay Southwest dugout, but they got to win the Chatter Award. I realize it's early. It's just the third inning of game 1, but you know, if you're playing baseball, no matter what level it is, you might as well have some fun with it. You know, if you're Green Bay Southwest, you had a decent season. You're 8-4, and you cross the state, 3-hour one-way drive, and you're here at beautiful Carson Park in Eau Claire, and you get a couple days of playing baseball ahead of you. What the heck? Why not have some fun? Although if I'm batting and that guy is talking like that, it might be a distraction. Sent to left and over the head of Siraki. Lemieux will score. It's a double for Ben Hess. The hit parade continues for Green Bay Southwest. 3 runs across this inning, and now they lead at 5-3. And what's interesting is talking to both of these managers, Josh Metz, who's the head coach for Marshfield, Mark Decker is the manager, and Eric Hunter, the team manager for Green Bay Southwest, said, you know, they've shown flashes of being good teams. It's just being consistent. It's playing, you know, a full 7 innings. You know, or it's one of those things where pitching and defense will be there, but then the hitting isn't there in a given game. And then next game, it's defense is the issue. Another time it's pitching. It just kind of goes around and around. And, you know, baseball's a difficult game, no matter what level it is. And you play a long season, you're going to go through ups and downs. And this is good news for both of these programs. In fact, all the programs in this River City Classic tournament. Now we get a warning from base umpire Denny Whiteside, who told the player that had that unique voice in the De Pere. Check that, not De Pere, the Green Bay Southwest dugout to, in essence, put a lid on it. 2-1 now, the count to Demler as Hess advances to third on the wild pitch. And no activity in the Marshfield bullpen just yet. Marshfield does have a number of guys in the dugout, but nobody has started to get loose. That one lifted to center. Deach took a step back. Now he comes in and makes the catch for the third out. But 3 runs across for Green Bay Southwest after 3 complete. Green Bay Southwest leads Marshfield 5-3 on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Back here at Carson Park in Eau Claire, Game 1 of the 27th Annual River City Classic American Legion Baseball Tournament. It's Green Bay Southwest with a run in the first, run in the second, 3 in the third to rally for a 5-3 lead over Marshfield. Post 54 from Marshfield putting up 3 runs in the first inning, but since that first inning, when they sent 8 men to the plate, they've gone down 1, 2, 3 in both the second and the third. We'll see what Marshfield does here in the fourth. Aiden Cherney, Trevor Femmel, Isaac Zepps, the scheduled hitters. It was a base hit for Cherney in the first. RBI, he puts one down. It's going to be a tough play. The flip, got him. Nice play by Potasic. Got over there in a hurry, and in one motion, scooped the ball with the bare hand and made the lefty flip to Zach Lemieux. A bang-bang play. Cherney runs well. But we've got one down here in the top of the fourth. Now it's Trevor Femmel, who had the RBI single in the first inning. Femmel takes a strike. It's 1-1. It was Femmel with the RBI in the first inning, not Cherney, although Cherney did have the base hit, as did Femmel. 4 hits in that first inning for Marshfield, but the bats have been quiet ever since. And that was, something Coach Josh Metz talked about before the game, is just the up and down nature of this club. A swing and a miss. Femmel is down on strikes. Alex Potasic, the lefty pitcher from Green Bay Southwest, has been in a really nice groove ever since giving up 3 runs in that first inning. He's retired 9 consecutive hitters. He's got 4 strikeouts in this game. Lifted in the air, drifting foul. Klang's on the top row of the bleachers and pinballs down. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout of the inning for Potasic, who has now retired 10 consecutive hitters. Marshfield goes down 1-2-3, top of 4. More baseball coming up on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back to Carson Park in Eau Claire. We move to the bottom of the fourth inning here. Game one of the 27th Annual River City Classic American Legion Baseball Tournament. It's Green Bay Southwest leading Marshfield by a score of 5-3. A 3-run top of the first for Marshfield, but their bats have gone quiet. Meantime, Green Bay, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third. And they will send up 7, 8, 9 in their batting order. Eric Demler, Charlie Ruby, Jeremy Yankee, the scheduled hitters to face the right-hander Xander Edmondson, who has battled up there on the mound and all in all has pitched reasonably well. Maybe deserves a better fate. 2 errors that were costly. There have also been a number of wild pitches and at least 1 passed ball. There is activity now down in the Marshfield bullpen along the left field line. Demler lined out to shortstop Aiden Cherney back in the second inning. Marshfield, 3 wins, 11 losses this season. Green Bay Southwest, a record of 8-4. Ball and a strike to Eric Demler. And it's the time of this Legion season where you get a couple weeks of games and maybe some mid-season tournaments, and then the regionals begin. There's a one-hopper to the second baseman, Zeps, and the throw across is in time. Demler retired on the 4-3 putout. 1 down here in the fourth inning. Charlie Ruby will come to the plate. Ruby, an RBI double in the second. There's a hard hit ball and a base hit. We'll check that there was Jeremy Yankee with the base hit, and that was Ruby that was retired 4-3. Demler was the third out of the third inning. So 1 on for Green Bay Southwest, back to the top of the order, and Carson Blum. 1 for 2 with the run scored for Blum. A swing and a miss by Blum. I never see when Edmondson is at his best, and he's throwing those, I don't know if it's a slider or a splitter, but he's had some guys from Southwest very much off base. And then things like this happen. Trying to keep the guy close at first. Pickoff throw is errant, bounces around near the benches in the bullpen, and now all of a sudden Jeremy Yankee is standing at third base. Got to rule that an E1. Another error for Marshfield. The third baseman Chase Robinson is in, as is the first baseman Brad Nave. Cherney a couple steps in at shortstop. Zepp's playing a pretty deep second base, swing and a miss by Blum. He's in a 0-2 hole. Ball and 2 strikes, the count to Carson Blum. Yankee the runner over at third. Green Bay Southwest looking for some insurance here. And they're going to get it. RBI base hit by Carson Blum. Jeremy Yankee scores, and it's 6-3 Green Bay Southwest. And here's Alex Potasic. He's 1 for 2 with a single, a stolen base, and a run scored. Marshfield playing for the double play. They could really use one here. They could use that ground ball and chance to get back in the dugout because it's getting a bit late. Runner's going. And he's in without a throw. Stolen base, Carson Blum. Would have been a tough play for the catcher, Welch. But on the transfer, he wasn't able to hang on to the ball, so no throw. Blum in scoring position. Six to 3 is your score, and Green Bay Southwest looking for more. Popped up on the infield. Chase Robinson in foul ground makes the catch. 2 down, and that'll bring up Emmett Hunter. Big swing for Hunter, but he chopped that one foul. Now 9 hits for Green Bay Southwest. Meanwhile, Marshfield had the 4 hits, all coming in the first inning. Line to right, and over the head of Femmel. That's going to score a run as Blum crosses the plate. And it's a double for Emmett Hunter, an RBI double. So Southwest has gained control of this game. They've scored in every innings. Now lead at 7-3. Here's Louis Kipley, who's 0 for 2. Emmett Hunter's got 2 runs batted in this game. That one, Femmel looked like he took 1 step in initially. The ball got on him in a hurry. And if you've ever played the outfield, the toughest play to make is that ball hit right at you because you have a little harder time judging the arc and trying to figure out, should you come in, should you stay put, should you start drifting back. Took that step in and then looked like he was going to try to make a jump for it. And by that time, the ball had just gotten over his glove. That one's going to get to the netting. On the grandstand here at Carson Park. This facility on the National Historic Register. Built in the late 30s, Works Progress Administration. Home of the Eau Claire Bears minor league team. Runner goes, pitch in the dirt. Hunter makes his way to third base. Ball and 2 strikes now to Kipley. The Eau Claire Bears back in the day is a minor league affiliate of the Milwaukee Braves. Hank Aaron began his professional career here. Joe Torre also played for the Eau Claire Bears, as did Bob Uecker. And if you're a longtime listener of Milwaukee Brewers baseball on the radio, you've heard Ueck wax poetic about his days in Eau Claire and in the the Northern League. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that hit him. So Kipley hit by a pitch. It's going to put runners at the corners. Activity continues in the Marshfield bullpen. Josh Metz is going to make his way to the mound. And this is going to be it for Xander Edmondson, who certainly gave it his best today. He was out there battling and did what he could, but 3 errors behind him and a Green Bay Southwest team that kind of found its hitting stroke has just gotten better as the game has gone along. So Edmondson's day is done. And Marshfield will look to get an out here and get back to hitting. It's a 7-3 game. 4-run margin. It's still doable. But it's very simple. They need to get out of this inning, for starters. And then they need to get up to hit and start pecking away. Bennett Lang is the new pitcher for Marshfield. He's a right-hander. The batter will be Zach Lemieux. Lang is done with his warm-up tosses. He had been throwing for a while out in that bullpen. Looking to come in and get an out and let his guys get up to bat and start chipping away at this lead. There's still time. But you want to shut off any rally right now. 2 across this inning for Green Bay Southwest. And this is after they put up a 3-spot in the third. It's a great start for Marshfield. They put up 3 runs and 4 hits, top of the first. They just haven't done much of anything offensively ever since. In fact, they've had a long string of guys retired in order. Had 10 straight guys retired by the Green Bay Southwest pitcher, Alex Potasic. So the runner at first is Louis Kipley. Runner at third is Emmett Hunter. Zach Lemieux, 1 for 2, doubled and scored in the third. Lemieux takes low, ball 1. Game 2 of this tournament coming up. It'll be De Pere versus the host team, Eau Claire. We'll have that one for you on Zaleski Sports. Lemieux takes inside. It's 2-0. We'll see if Southwest turns Lemieux loose here. Taken all the way, and Lang delivers a strike. Is 3-1. That one is low. Lemieux reaches via the walk, and that'll load him up. Ben Hess will come up to bat. The third baseman is 2 for 2. Singled and scored in the second. Doubled in a run in the third. Hess ahead in the count 1-0. Lang trying to do a little landscaping work up there on the mound. Delivers a strike there. Definitely different here at Carson Park. Throwing in the bullpen and then throwing from the mound. Fouled straight back just over the press box here at Carson Park. One ball, 2 strikes. Line to left, and it's going to drop. 1 run is in. They will send the trail runner. Here's the throw. It's offline. Ben Hess knocks in a pair of runs. And your score is now 9-3. Kind of a soft liner to left, and Andrew Siraki, the left fielder, made an effort. Just couldn't get there in time. So 4 runs across this inning, and now here is Eric Demler. 9th man to bat this inning for Green Bay Southwest, which now leads at 9-3. Chance to extend that lead. Ground ball left side, speared by Robinson. Sets, throws, and they get the out. So Demler retired on the 5-3 putout, but Green Bay Southwest scores 4 times and leads at 9-3 after 4 innings on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
We are back at Carson Park in Eau Claire. We move to the top of the 5th inning here in Game 1 of the 27th Annual River City Classic. Marshfield batting and trailing Green Bay Southwest 9-3. Marshfield will send up 9-1-2. Andrew Siraki, Chase Robinson, Ben Deach against the lefty Alex Potasic, who gave up the 3 runs on 4 hits in the first, has not allowed a hit ever since. He's retired 10 hitters in a row. Check swing by Siraki. They appeal down to a base umpire, and the call was a swinging strike, which Coach Josh Metz did not agree with, and strike 3 call to Siraki, who is now 0 for 2. So make that 11 in a row, retired by the lefty, Alex Potasic. Back to the top of the order, and Chase Robinson, who's 0 for 2. Fastball misses outside. Bouncing ball left side. Ben Hess, the third baseman, the throw in time. And here's Ben Deach, singled and scored in the first. Was retired on a 1-6-3 putout in the second, a comebacker that grazed the glove of Potasic, the pitcher, and was picked up by Eric Demler, the shortstop, who threw out Deach. Count 1-0 to Ben Deach. Marshfield swung the bats well in the first inning. Just have not been able to get enough balls in play. Deach, however, has worked the count in his favor. It's 3-0. And there's a walk. So a base runner for Marshfield. And that snaps the streak of 12 straight hitters retired by the pitcher, Alex Potasic, who has not thrown from this stretch since inning number 1. Here's Brad Bennington, and remember, Bennington hit the 2-run homer in the first inning. Gave Marshfield an early lead. Also flew out deep to right field. Big cut there by Bennington. Comes up empty. It's 1-1. He wears that one, and all of a sudden now Marshfield has got 2 runners on with 2 down. Brad Nave is the batter. He walked and scored in the first, struck out swinging in the third. He'll take one outside. It's 1-0. Top of the 5th inning. Marshfield trailing by 6 runs, but got something going here with 2 outs in the 5th. 1-1 the count now to Brad Nave. Now 2-1. Short lead for Ben Deach down there at second. And from Marshfield, they're playing for a big inning. You know, 1 run would be nice, but they would like to get a bunch. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on. Top of 5. Strike 3 called. Got him on the inside corner. Potasic pitches out of trouble. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. That's coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
All right, we are back here at Carson Park. Now the bottom of the fifth. Green Bay Southwest coming up to bat and leading Marshfield 9-3. And for the purposes of this tournament, there's an 8-run rule in effect. So Southwest, which has scored 7 of its 9 runs in the last 2 innings. Got to figure that's in the back of the minds, or maybe even the top of the mind of this Southwest team, which will send up 8-9-1, Charlie Ruby, Jeremy Yankee, and Carson Blum. And they will face the right-hander Bennett Lang, who came on in relief of the starter Xander Edmondson last inning. Charlie Ruby is 1 for 2. He had an RBI double in the second inning. That brought home Southwest's second run. Ruby will take a strike on the outside corner from Bennett Lang. Good pitch, but just a little low. It's 1-1. You know, Lang, he'll want to work quickly and get outs and, again, give his team a chance. He'll still have a couple of at-bats coming up, but the key is to keep the Southwest offense in check here. Bottom of the fifth. There's a strike on that outside corner. 2-2 to Charlie Ruby. Swing and a miss. Ruby down on strikes. First strikeout for Bennett Lang. And it'll bring up the center fielder Jeremy Yankee. 1 for 2, singled and scored in the fourth. Fourth inning is when Green Bay Southwest put up 4 runs to make it a 9-3 ball game. Bouncing ball right side, Zeps fields and throws him out for out number 2. Back to the top of the order in Carson Blum. Blum 2 for 3. Double, a single, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. So Southwest leadoff hitter definitely getting his job done today. It's a slow curve upstairs for ball 1. There's a strike on the outside corner. Paul Osman, the home plate umpire, is definitely given the corners today. And again, back in the day, he was a pitcher and a pretty good one. Made a long climb in the minor leagues. Been around the game for a long time and has done a nice job behind the plate and on the bases over the years. We see a lot of Paul, whether it's the high school level or American Legion level. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lang trying to catch that outside corner and just missed. It's 3-2 now to Blum. Tried to shoot the corner again and missed. It's a 2-out walk to Carson Blum. And here comes Alex Potasic. Southwest has had traffic on the base paths every inning so far in this one. Potasic 1 for 3 at a single and a run scored. They send the runner. The throw got him. Nice throw by the catcher Sloan Welch and a great tag by shortstop Aiden Cherney. Blum caught stealing for the 3rd out. 5 complete here at Carson Park. 6th inning coming up with Green Bay Southwest leading Marshfield by a score of 9-3.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
We move to the 6th inning here at Carson Park in Eau Claire, Game 1 of the 27th Annual River City Classic Invitational, hosted by Eau Claire American Legion Baseball. Green Bay Southwest, 9 runs and 11 hits, leading Marshfield, 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for Marshfield. 1 of 2 games tonight coming up a little later on. We'll have that one for you also on Zaleski Sports. It'll be De Pere versus Eau Claire. 5 games on the schedule tomorrow, and we'll wrap up with 3 games on Sunday. Sloan Welch, the catcher, to lead things off for Marshfield here in the 6th. He's 0 for 2 against the lefty Alex Potasic. And Welch sends one to left center, and that drops for a base hit. That's the first hit for Marshfield since the 1st inning. Judd Higgins, the courtesy runner for Welch, the catcher. I'm sure Higgins has been advised that it's a 6-run deficit, so let's just go station to station. Here's Aiden Cherney, the shortstop. Takes outside Cherney. There's 1 for 2. He singled in the 1st inning when Marshfield scored 3 times on 4 hits. They have yet to dent the scoreboard since, although some positives lately. They snapped that streak of outs. There's 12 consecutive hitters retired by Potasic, the pitcher, with a walk and a hit by pitch in the 5th, and then the leadoff single by Sloan Welch. So if you're looking for positives for Marshfield, is that, all right, now they, have gotten a couple things going against the pitcher Potasic. Next step is to start stringing some hits together and getting some runs across. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check that. Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Up and in to Cherney. Count is full. That one misses outside. Now Marshfield, 2 on, nobody out to start the 6th. And Southwest manager Eric Hunter is going to take a walk to the mound to talk to his lefty, who's pitched exceptionally well in this game. He scattered 5 hits, 4 of those coming in the first inning. Facing the bottom of the order here, the number 7 hitter, Trevor Femmel, coming up. Femmel is going to have a chat with Coach Josh Metz, along with the lead runner there, Higgins, who's the courtesy runner for the catcher, Sloan Welch. Cherney is over at first base. So here's Femmel. He had an RBI single in the first, struck out swinging in the 4th. His 2 previous plate appearances against the lefty Alex Potasic. Oh, and pitch. Driven deep to left. Hunter going back on the track. He can't get it. Marshfield will score 1 run on a long single by Trevor Femmel. That's got the Marshfield folks a little excited. So 3 straight hitters to reach. Everybody had to hold up as Hunter was going back on that one. But once it maybe grazed his glove, then everybody could take off. But again, I mean, if you're Marshfield, you're okay going station to station here because of the margin being what it is. Trying to chip away. Now we're going to get some activity in the Green Bay Southwest bullpen. No balls, 2 strikes, the count. Swing and a miss. Isaac Zepps down on strikes. Well, Potasic came back and threw some gas there. Retires Zepps on the strikeout. So now here's Andrew Siraki, who's 0 for 2, and Green Bay Southwest would love to get a ground ball here. And Siraki, the job is just get on base. Get back to the top of the order. Swing and a miss. Siraki had a big cut there. It's 1-1. Top of the 6th inning. Marshfield with something brewing. 12 straight Marshfield hitters had been retired, starting in the 1st inning, stretching all the way to the 5th. They got a couple guys on via walk and a hit batsman before Sir Potasic ended the inning with the strikeout, but run into a little trouble here in the 6th. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Siraki. Started out with a Sloan Welch single. Cherney then walked. Femmel with the RBI single, then a strikeout. 3-1 the count. And it's ball 4 to Siraki. Everybody else moves up. Cherney now at 3rd, Femmel at 2nd. And here comes Eric Hunter. And it looks like that's going to be it for the lefty Alex Potasic, who pitched awfully well, but now running into some issues. So now Potasic will exit. Looks like we're just going to get position change here as Emmett Hunter will come in to pitch. And Potasic will go and play left field. So a pitching change with one out, the bases loaded, top of 6, Green Bay Southwest leading Marshfield 9-4, but Marshfield is threatening. If you're curious about tomorrow's schedule, it looks like this. We'll get started at 10 a.m. with this Marshfield team taking on Winona, Minnesota. At 12:30, Green Bay Southwest will play Eau Claire. 3 p.m. game is Winona versus De Pere. De Pere will stay on the field then and host Green Bay Southwest at 5:30. The day will wrap up with the 8 p.m. game, Marshfield versus Eau Claire. Sunday at 11 a.m., it'll be Green Bay Southwest facing Winona. 1:30 game will match Marshfield and De Pere. Tournament will wrap up 4 p.m. Sunday, Winona versus Eau Claire. Emmett Hunter, the right-hander, now on the mound for Green Bay Southwest. And he will face the top of that Marshfield order. Chase Robinson will be the hitter. Robinson 0 for 3, although he's had bat on ball his last 2 appearances, bounced out 4-3 and then 5-3. There is still activity down in the Green Bay Southwest bullpen. So here's the situation. Marshfield has the bases loaded. Jug Higgins, the courtesy runner, he came around to score, so it's Aiden Cherney over at third. Trevor Femmel at second. Andrew Siraki's at first. Chase Robinson at the plate, facing Emmett Hunter, who starts him off with the strike. Hunter pitching out of the windup. This is outside and high. It's 1-1. Well, great opportunity for Marshfield to get right back in this one. High in the air on the infield. Carson Blum backing up when he makes a catch. Boy, he looked like he was in perfect position and all of a sudden started backpedaling and was able to make the one-handed catch for the second out. The runners all stay put. So it's up to Ben Deach, who's 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. He also reached via the walk. Chase Robinson just shaking his head as he walks back to the dugout because he had a good pitch to hit. Just got under it. Deach takes upstairs. Yeah, one misses outside. It's 2-0. One didn't miss by much, but was up and in. So it's 3-0 now to Deach. He takes a strike. It's 3-1. Still a good hitter's count. Deach will be able to sit on his pitch. Line drive caught by Carson Blum, and that'll do it for Marshfield in the top half of the 6th. Marshfield scores once, but that's it. They leave them loaded. Green Bay Southwest coming to bat. Bottom 6. And leading 9-4 on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
We are back at Carson Park in Eau Claire. Green Bay Southwest leading Marshfield 9-4. Game 1 of the 27th annual River City Classic from Eau Claire. Green Bay Southwest coming to bat. Bottom 6, and they'll send up 2, 3, 4 in their batting order. Alex Potasic, Emmett Hunter, and Louis Ripley. Check that, Kipley. They will face the reliever, Bennett Lang. A right-hander on in relief of the other right-hander, starter Xander Edmondson. 9 runs on 11 hits for Green Bay Southwest. One of the keys in this game, a 0 in that error column for Southwest. Marshfield has scored 4 runs on 6 hits, but has committed 3 errors. More folks starting to file in. Of course, a lot of Eau Claire fans here to watch their guys. Eau Claire Pizza Hut Post 53 take on De Pere, which should be a really interesting game. De Pere, one of the ranked teams in state of Wisconsin American Legion Baseball. There's a strike on the corner. So we'll have a break between games. They'll do some field maintenance, and each team will get its outfield and infield. So as we approach the 7 o'clock hour, I'm thinking that 7:30 start time is just a tad optimistic. Ball and a strike now to Potasic. That one misses outside. 3-1 now, the count to Potasic. Lang delivers a strike. Well, I sure thought it was a strike. But instead, it was the home plate umpire, Paul Osman, pointing to first. I saw Potasic take off, and I thought Osman was going to call him back. Instead, it's a leadoff walk, so Coach Josh Metz will make a pitching change. And Brock Bennington, the DH, will now move to the mound. That's one of the things Josh Metz talked about pregame, is just how pitching has been hard to come by this season for his post-54 Blue Devils. Just getting consistency and getting guys to be able to work deep in games. And it's been, kind of a situation where, the guys he's had they've all shown flashes, but are all searching for consistency. So now he turns to Brock Bennington. DH, and it was Bennington that back in the first inning hit that 2-run homer. Got Marshfield the early lead. Now he's being tasked with trying to keep the Green Bay Southwest run column on 9. Give his team a chance to come up to bat in the top of the 7th. We've got nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And again, for the purposes of this tournament, it's a 8-run rule. So if Green Bay Southwest could put up 3 runs, they win the game right here. Here's Emmett Hunter. Couple of RBIs, and an RBI single in the first. There's a grounder up the middle, and it's off the glove of Cherney. Tough play for Cherney. We'll see how they score that one. And scored an error. I think Cherney may have just peeked at the runner, Potasic, going down to second, and the ball took a high carom. Here's Louis Kipley. So Kipley represents the winning run. He takes a strike. First and second, nobody out. 0-1 the count now to Kipley. He bounces one up the middle. Glove by Cherney. The flip and the relay in time. Nice double play turn by Marshfield. The ball was taking Cherney up the middle. I thought he might try to go to the bag, but he would have had to do a little tap dance out there, so he made the flip, and really nice turn by Isaac Zepp. So nicely done all the way around by Marshfield on that play. 2 down. Zach Lemieux sends one foul, and no one's going to be able to get that. They gave it a great effort. Siraki out there and left. Cherney, the shortstop, but lands foul. Bennington looking to strand that runner at third. That's Potasic over there. Lemieux in this game is 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Also reached via the walk. So up and down the lineup, Green Bay Southwest has gotten production from its hitters. Big swing and a miss there by Lemieux. And reliever Bennington is a strike away from getting out of this jam. Skips that one in the dirt. Good block by Sloan Welch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher. They'll have to throw down, and the throw is high. Run will score as Potasic crosses home plate. And that's the second time a run has scored on the dreaded KE2. So Lemieux is on board. Ben Hess now coming up to bat. Hess, he's 3 for 3. With 3 runs batted in and a run scored. Hess to right. That's going to be trouble. It's a fair ball. Lemieux rounding second. Throw comes in, and Green Bay Southwest will have runners at second and third. Ben Hess continues swinging the hot bat. Good piece of hitting there by Hess. He didn't try to pull that outside pitch, just went opposite field and put it inside the line. So now it's Eric Demler. It's 0 for 3. Ooh, that one came high and tight. Just missed him. It's 1-0. Winning run now down at second base. Bennington delivers low. 2-0 is the count. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit here at Carson Park as we pass the 7 o'clock hour. Here's a strike. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Center fielder Ben Deach is playing really shallow as the right fielder Trevor Femmel. That one skied on the right side. Will there be a play? It will not. Just out of play. Catcher Sloan Welch giving it a good effort. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Those runners are at second and third. It's a 10-4 lead. Demler looking to bring these guys in and end it right here via the 8-run rule. That one bounces up there, and it's 3-2. In the air to right field, Trevor Femmel coming in. He makes the catch. So Green Bay Southwest settles for 1 run. But we head to the top of the 7th inning with Southwest leading Marshfield 10-4 on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
We are back here at Carson Park. Marshfield trailing Green Bay Southwest 10-4 as we reach the top of the 7th inning. Big hill to climb for the post-54 Blue Devils from Marshfield. They will send up the heart of their order, 3-4-5, Brock Bennington, Brad Nave, and Sloan Welch. It was Bennington who hit the 2-run homer in the first inning to give his team the lead. Takes a strike from reliever Emmett Hunter. High in the air, here comes Potasic to make the catch. One down here in the top of the 7th. And Brad Nave will come up. He walked and scored in the first. He's 1 for 3. Bouncing ball left side. Demler has it. The throw across is high and it gets away. And Brad Nave reaches on the error. First error of the game for Green Bay Southwest. Sloan Welch will bat. He singled and scored in the 6th. He's 1 for 3. Takes that one up and in, 1-0 the count. Hunter, a hard-throwing right-hander. Since he's entered the game, he's primarily relied on that fastball. Grounder up the middle. Blum, the flip to short for one. Relay in time. A 4-6-3 double play, and that's how this one ends. Green Bay Southwest defeats Marshfield by a score of 10-4. Good effort by both of these teams. Green Bay Southwest now improves to 12-4 this season. Marshfield drops to 3-12. So tomorrow, Green Bay Southwest will play the 12:30 p.m. game against Eau Claire, and then will face De Pere at 5:30. Marshfield, meanwhile, gets the 10 a.m. game against Winona, Minnesota, and then Marshfield will close out the day in the 8 p.m. game with Eau Claire. Green Bay Southwest, 10 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. Marshfield, 4 runs, 6 hits, 5 errors. Next game will be the host Eau Claire team versus De Pere. That one coming up in about 1/2 hour. You can watch it on Zaleski Sports. A little field maintenance to be done, and then each team will get its infield and outfield, and we'll be ready for action. Game 2 of this 27th annual River City Classic. Game 1 goes Green Bay Southwest, 10-4 over Marshfield. I'm Bob Bradovich saying thanks for watching, but keep it right here on Zaleski Sports. Next game coming up in roughly 1/2 hour. De Pere versus Eau Claire from Carson Park in Eau Claire at the 27th annual River City Classic American Legion Baseball Tournament.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.